Everything I'm going to say now, I'm referring to our governor of Abia State, Otti. Please, sir, this thing I'm saying is very important. You have exposed us to the kind of lifestyle we have not experienced in Abia State before. Email and expose, I enjoy this lifestyle. Iga club na iga langwebe 3 label 4 police age the stop again. And that age the stop again. Then an phone age the stop again. I mean, as some of us we have sell our generator. We have sell our generator due to we are seeing light. Road to them there is low accident that is Koshadi before. Police are not harassing madam. About machine. Police are not harassing the machine. Equivalent to before or about a machine police are wine wagon. Why I'm trying to say this is that this kind of lifestyle you have given us, please, whatever he made to return, we are ready to vote. We are ready to vote. Or it is in your hand, you make account our vote. Whatever you will do for you to return in that seat from 2027, sir. I need no, whatever it will take. Whatever, when I mean whatever it will take, anything that if it will cost my head, take it. Can return all the seats. I got them after 2027. I said, no, we are going back to zero. These people are ready to destroy your legacy. Before 1 month, you will do me, they will destroy it. Please, sir, Honorable Otti, whatever you will do to return that seat, we are okay. We are okay with it. Biko, I like him trouble. This people will trouble. Napugi. How trouble? You give them trouble. If they want problem, give them problem. Whatever it will cause. Some of us please.
Speed Darlington made this video before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu become the president of Nigeria. Listen to the video.
I just don't worry about my people and our situation and condition once Yoruba takes over. You feel me? When a thug is a president.
Let me summarize it for the benefit of those that don't understand Igbo, right? Speed Darlington is showing a serious concern, a grievous concern, and he was worried about the states of Nigeria, mainly the states of the eastern region, the Igbo land, and some other south region he mentioned. He is saying that when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes into power, right, that the Igbos, the southeast and other southern parts are going to suffer the grievous consequences of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime. And he made mention of corruption, that corruption is going to skyrocket, that corruption is going to be almost like a way of life. Lagos is going to be rugged, you know, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime will bring in so much corruption that is going to affect the Igbos, the southeast and other south region he mentioned, right? And he also said that a thug will always be a thug, whether they are wearing suits or not. So what he's basically saying is that this regime is going to make a lot of people suffer. And he also said that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to carve out very few people to support his agenda in the southeast, and is going to affect the easterners. And he went on to say that Igbos, we should stop unaliving each other, that we should come together. That's the only way we can build ourselves and build our place. I'm not going to lie, though we are not prophets, does not mean that we cannot prophesy. A lot of us prophesied about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's regime, that what is going to bring to Nigeria. But that is what we are suffering today. Let's be honest. In everything that Speed Darlington said, there were no lies in what he said. And the only thing I'm going to add is this. The problem we have, Nalibo, we left the people we are supposed to hold accountable, and we are holding the wrong people accountable. This has always been a problem, and this has always been the reason why we don't have all the things we need. At the end of the day, a typical Igbo man, any government, any president, we don't even, because we have not been since 1999. We have not been. At the end of the day, I always say this, right? Apart from Sam Mbakwe, no governor in the southeast have ever come close to what Alex Otti is doing. You see, after Sam Mbakwe, nobody in the southeast have tried what Alex Otti is doing. Why I won't mention Enugu? Because Enugu is like Abuja. Enugu has always been more or less like a capital city of Biafra, right? You see, these Ojos Okano that claim that Alex Otti is repainting the road he built, those were Sam Mbakwe's projects. Over the airports, Sam Mbakwe's project, and the project of Ndi Igbo that come together for that project. It was not anybody's project. How many more infrastructures have these governors, these senators na Igbo have brought to Igbo lands today? Go to Imo State, check out IMSU for yourself. See the state of a state university. Go and find out for yourself. Go and see the National Stadium. Go and see the stadium for yourself. See the state of that stadium today. Then go to Abia, go to Umuahia, go to Aba, go and see what Alex Otti is doing. How many of us in Igbo are using our platform, right, to push Alex Otti? Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to support any party. I am supporting a human being, competency. Alex Otti is the man who is interested in the people. But look at what is happening. APC cabals are trying so hard to make sure that they remove that man come 2027. How many of you all blame Yoruba, you blame Hausa, you blame everybody, but you fail to also take a bit of accountability yourself. You blame everyone else, but you don't blame yourself. How many of you uses your platform every day to call out the good work Alex Otti is doing, to let people know that this man is competent? All we need in Igbo is competency. We don't need cabals. We don't need names. We don't need party. How many of you are using your platform, but you're busy blaming everyone else? Everyone is the problem. At the end of the day, since 1999 to date, how many Igbo men have ruled Nigeria as a president? And you want to tell me that if all these Igbo governors are interested in Igbo land, Nali Igbo, you want to tell me that if they start doing 70% of what Alex Otti is doing, it should anyagi okay Nali Igbo? Aba market. Do you know what is generating? Do you know the revenue Aba is generating? Do you know the revenue Onitsha can generate? Do you know the revenue of Adapam can generate in Igbo? Do you know the revenue of gases in Imo State and Abia State can generate? Do you know the revenues of Anambra? Do you know what Anambra can generate? If the Igbo politicians are interested in Igbo, I'm telling you, Igbo giwe beje mono. Owudoku. Igbo giwe beje mono. Imo State. Lekwa hemene na Imo State. Ewere tiger base. Chigitani na Imo State. They don't want us to breathe. They don't want us to talk. Ikushike, ashewu IPOB. Mewu IPOB, mewu IPOB, ashewu IPOB. Just to clamp you down, the people we're supposed to be calling out, we don't call them out. Buhari is not a saint, and he will never be. A lot of people don't even believe in his regime anyway, because we know what's going to happen. But what about the Igbo politicians? And you're getting us in Igbo, Rise Kanda Wosa. Mano Leno Lejiego, Jishicha Ike, Ndozo na Tahoho. It's only when produced by politicians that can actually make Alibo look like Aba, look like Umuahia. Is that what you're telling me? If you start using your platform right, calling out the right people, right, demanding what you're supposed to demand from the right people, we're going to have less problem in Alibo. We are going to have lesser issues. I keep saying it. Go to Umuahia yourself. Go and see before and now. Go to Aba. Go and see before and now. If all these people are interested, right? Enyimba National Stadium. Go and see before and now. Go. If all these Igbo are more interested in Igbo, forget about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Forget about it. If these people are interested, Igbo.
You see, Alex Otti, come closer, Your Excellency. This message is for you. We Abians, I would like people to share this thing. I mean, like before, I know they care, person, whether you share them, you know, share them, I go pass the message. But this one, I like to share here, communicate. Please, Your Excellency, what are your plans for 2027? That is a very big question. What are your plans? The masses will decide. Is who the masses choose. Nah, lie. There is nothing like the masses because our vote doesn't count. The masses vote doesn't count in 2027. Believe me honestly. Yes, God did the miracle. 2023. Our vote count. But don't think it's going to be like that in 2027 because the tradition, all of us know as it be. I do not want you to be a good luck Ebele Jonathan. I do not want you to be good luck Ebele Jonathan. Okay, Wutem, that you will not return the office in 2027 because APC the Baba where I know, the master where I know, the Godfather of all Godfather where I know, you already playing part. This is the man when they chop alone. This is the man we don't the strategy man, the captain, the 5-star general. AP's already for 2027 reach. Because it will be a heartbroken come 2027 that you did not return back, you did not return that office. Okay, with them go, and I will tell you did not do anything because you let every single thing you did is a waste. You take us back for the elite of Abia State, because things they are not getting, they want to come and take it by force. You must have a plan A, plan B, and plan C for you to come back to that 2027, because 2027 there is nothing like free and fair election. You see what is happening in Senate. You think it's going to work? It is not going to work. You must. The 3 past governors, they are not behind you. The elite of Abia State are they really behind you? So you must do everything to protect Abia, because this 2027 election is between the masses and the elite of Abia State. Abia State Wonkani, it is our own, and God has put you there. So you must do everything so that to be able to retain that seat for us. It is forward ever from Abia, not backward never. You must do everything to protect Abia. Abia has come to stay. And you must do everything within your power. Don't say that I will come sent. There is nothing like sent, because there is nothing like sent in the politics in Africa, in Nigeria. There is nothing like free and fair election. So you must know that there is no free and fair election. 2027, you must do everything to retain that seat for Abians. Don't be a good luck, Jonathan.
Nigeria, come and listen. Doing good for your people is not about political parties. It's about having your people in your heart. You see, that is why I always talk about governor choosing another governor. A governor that has failed, choose another governor to come and cover him up. Look at the wonders that is happening in Abia State. No wonder all the past governors are not teaming up together to make sure the man does not go back in 2017. Holy Ghost fire, they will not succeed. Through obedient movement, that's through a very mysterious way, Governor Otti, Alex Otti, became the governor of Abia State. Now look at what he has done so far. Now I just want to talk about only one thing. I don't want to say all the things he have done. Now the man has just signed into law a bill for a call it senior citizen bill from 60 years and above. As long as you are from Abia State, from 60 years and above, free medical care, monthly salary, and other amenities, and other free goodies. No governor in Nigeria, no governor in Africa has done that before. But it happened. No wonder Abia is the first state in Nigeria, chronologically. Abia before any other state. And I know as Abia has done it, Akwa Ibom will also do it. Please, Governor of Abia State, don't forget, you are not just going to be Governor of Abia State. When you finish from Abia, you are coming to Akwa Ibom State. And I know other states will be also looking for you. This thing you are doing, those governors that are team up against you that have not done anything, person like Oji Zokalu will benefit from it because he's over 60. T.A. Oji will benefit from it. Governor Ikpasu will benefit from it. And they were there, they didn't see it. They say you are overshining them, you are outperforming them, and now they are planning to remove you. The Nigerians and outside Nigerians will never allow that to happen. Continue to do your good work. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Let me say this clearly, and you might not like what I'm about to say, but it is the truth of all time. Listen, and listen good with an open mind. Nigeria's biggest problem is not pastors. It is leadership. And if you still doubt that, look at Abia State under Governor Alex Otti. For years, Abia was mentioned only when we talked about decay. Yes, only when we talked about bad roads, unpaid salaries, abandoned projects, and what have you. Now, today, I'm sure you can see for yourself the kind of development going on in Abia State. Same people, same land, same resources. The question is, what changed? Leadership. Leadership is what changed. Alex Otti came in not with noise, not with drama, but with competence, accountability, and focus. Today, roads are being fixed, civil servants are being paid, infrastructure is visible, and governance feels serious again. Now, ask yourself, did Abia suddenly get more prayers than before? Did pastors suddenly change doctrines like stopped collecting tithe and offerings? No, come on. What changed was the person holding power. But let me say something many people are afraid to say. Alex Otti did not just become governor because he is competent. He became governor because someone in the system chose integrity over compromise. The INEC Resident Electoral Commission in Abia State did her job. She allowed votes to count. She resisted pressure. She stood by the process. And because the process worked, the right man emerged. That one act of integrity changed the destiny of the entire state. Yet somehow, Nigerians will insult pastors for national failure, while politicians loot, manage, and work free. I have said it before. Pastors don't control budgets. Pastors don't award contracts. Pastors don't sign security policies. Politicians are the ones who do, or you people don't know all of these things. See, when a politician decides to lead right, as we are seeing in Abia, the impact is immediate and undeniable. This is not about worshiping any man. It's about understanding the simple truth. When leadership is right, society responds. When leadership is wrong, no amount of prayer can replace responsibility. Governor Alex Otti is showing that Nigeria's problem has never been lack of potential. It has always been lack of leadership with integrity. So, before blaming the church again, ask your leaders questions, demand results, hold power accountable. Nigerians, because until leadership changes, complaining about pastors is just misdirected anger.
Greetings to viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. I don't really want to say much in this video. However, I just want to advise the Abians and Igbo people, especially the states that their governors are doing very well, to keep hold of their governors and ensure that they are re-elected come 2027. Because the fact that these people, against every odd, turn out and turn up, and they are performing even when there are several odds against them, it means that these people deserve re-election. And if you look at the southeastern state, the main person that is performing well and doing wonders there is Governor Alex Otti of Abia State. He has turned that state into a great monument and a state that other states are looking for their footprints to follow. They are looking for the blueprint of Abia and Alex Otti, the good works he's doing in Abia State. They are looking for the blueprint so that they can follow and develop their own state as well. But you see, if you listen to all these riffraffs of past governors and politicians who are looking for, are scheming for a way to come back using the back door so that they can take over governance in that state. If you allow these people come back and take over governance, then it's done for that state, because they will undo everything this current government of Governor Alex Otti is doing. They will undo it to zero, and they will ensure that that state crumbles. You can see how you guys have not had anything like good governance for the past 20, almost 2 decades since you returned to democracy. You guys have not had anything like good governance, and you've gotten a taste of it now. So all you have to do is just to ensure you preserve this man and ensure that you make videos, put your videos out, use your voice out there for him, so that people will see the good works he's doing. I know a whole lot of influencers and a whole lot of Abians are doing a lot already. So many Igbos are doing a lot so that they can see, they can show the good works of Alex Otti to the world, and so that they can see that you can do the right thing, even if you are a Nigerian. Of course, there are so many videos about him online, but we can still do better, because if this man is not re-elected come 2027, I don't think the good works he's doing in Abia State will continue like that. It's good that people make him a blueprint, so that it will put other Igbo leaders on their toes, so that they can also go back to their home state and their individual state to do the same thing Alex Otti is doing, so that their own people and their own people can also start praising them and standing up for them the way they are standing up for Governor Alex Otti. Leadership is not a rocket science. Governance is not a rocket science. Our leaders, they know what is good. They know what it takes to develop a country, what it takes to develop a state, what it takes to develop a nation. But their greed and quest for riches and to oppress the poor had made them not realize that the best thing for you to do to your people is to develop them. And the very fact that there are few people amongst us who know this and value this act of giving back to the people, developing your state and ensuring that you uplift your people from poverty, creating and like kind of developing stuff like to ensure basic amenities and giving the people reach to basic lifestyle is the best. So of course, if you see people like this, let's try to encourage them, and let's try to ensure that those people retain their seat and those people continue their good work. So the only thing I encourage Abians and the Igbos to do is to do everything possible to ensure that Governor Alex Otti comes back and returns back as the governor of Abia State come 2027, because the current elite ruling party, they are scheming ways to ensure that they boot him out and put their own protege or stooge in the seat of power, so that they can toy and control whichever way they want. But I'm certain that with the good works of Governor Alex Otti, he's going to come back and he's going to like return back. But the thing at this point, whichever way he can do, because the people have seen what he's capable of doing, so I encourage him to do whatsoever thing. If the people, the onus is on the people for them to vote him back now, because like if you don't vote him back, the loss is going to be for the people. It's going for Abians, not for him, because he has shown what he can do already. If he can do this within 3 years, tell me if you give him 8 years what Abia will turn into. So of course, if you refuse to vote him, that's going to be your loss. However, I want to admonish Governor Alex Otti to do everything it takes within the ambit of his own power, within his arsenal, to ensure that he comes back as the governor, as a re-elected governor come 2027. This is my opinion. Drop what you think about this in the comment section, and if today is your first time to visit our channel, please can you like, share and subscribe to our channel.